All right, here we go. We're playing some Void War. We are continuing to try to get our first wins with every ship. Madman said my title's wrong because I put that we're playing on Torment 1 when we should be playing on Torment 3. We'll see. We'll see what I feel like. I might judge what Torment level I play by how strong the starting ship, the build of the starting ship, the starting build of the ship we play looks like. So, we are working on the C ships. We've finished all A and B ships so far. We are on the second C ship called the Arm of Gold Interdictor C. Let's see what this looks like. Will Rand randomly speak some of his memorized lines today, I wonder? Probably. Probably. So we have a Gene Soldier, who's weak to suffocation, 70 health, 3 attack, Raider Outlaw, and we have an Imperial Citizen Psyker with Purify. Do you like Purify? God King's Mantle, select from more rewards. Okay, this is looking pretty good. I mean, anything that gives me more loot opportunities, I'm a fan of. We have a Retributor 2, which is 1 power for 2 shots. 16 seconds, not bad. Retributor 1, 1 power for 1 shot. And a missile. Okay. Looking pretty strong. Alright, alright. Let's put it on Torment 3 and I'll update my title. Madman, you convinced me. Actually, it's more of like, the strength of the starting build convinced me. From what I've heard from some other people who played this game, most people use the Exile commander because his ability to teleport over, do some damage is really strong. You used to be able to memorize lines back in the high school acting days. Now that you're getting older and stupider, you'd be a great silent Bob. I'm from fake Torment to little Torment. Well, let's remind ourselves what the Torment levels do. So Torment level 1 makes it so all the items can appear to stores now. But Solar Flares, Curse of Storms, or Rift Storms are more intense. Torment 2 is the one that I got really salty on because I was getting less income and enemies were stronger. Torment 3 adds that enemy ships have more weapons or access to more variety of weapons and all the other stuff. Okay, so if I lose, I'm gonna be mad and I'll blame Madman. So here we go. Okay, let's see. Do I have these people where I want them to be? I think I do. We have Purify to get rid of, I'm gonna put Purify on, like, T or something there. We're going to deeper mining levels of salt deposits. That's right, that's right. I'm sure you're very happy about that. Less scrap on higher torments, is that a mechanic? If so, that's cool. I mean, that's the same as FTL. A higher difficulty level, the less scrap you get. That's not anything different from FTL there. Less scrap and more pain, that's right. I feel like I'm also supposed to do something like board immediately to break shields or something against enemies. I'm not exactly sure. Like if I board in the shields, will they come fight me? Yeah, I don't want to take a ton of damage, so I don't know about doing that. Oh, he boards me. Interesting. Oh, he's freaking fast, though. Dude, this guy's just running all over my ship. Okay. Do that. Vent that. Okay, let's get this guy to go help, I guess. You're immune to fire, right? You're resistant to fire. Now you go help fix that. I don't think I need to use an incendiary missile here. Is the music loud for y'all, or is it good? It sounds loud to me, but I'll keep it where it is if it's okay for y'all. Younglings yearn for the salt mines, huh? The crew just died in the fire. Okay, good job, bro. And I've been getting second shield first because that's what I always did in FTL. I did have somebody on YouTube say they actually like going stores early, I think. I don't know. I'm still... That might be part of the reason I also have difficulty with higher level as we climb up the torments. I don't know the best path. I'm still using a lot of my FTL, you know, experiences. So this might not be the best plan. One shot, one shot. It's got the artillery thing. Like right now, I wish I'd got my second shield, but no. That room is poisoned while also broken. Rude. Poison gone? Good. We got NG fast repair party going on here, I think. Okay. Okay, good. Younglings yearn for salt mines. Who are the younglings? I don't know. Are you talking about the Ender's Game faction people in the game or something? Alright, so should I save for the first door? We do know that crew abilities are super strong in this game. Maybe I check at least this first door before I get my second shield here. Well, so far, we've gone to 3 jumps and had 2 solar flares and a poison thing. I really feel like they could back it off just a little bit on frickin' hazards being at every goddamn jump in the game. I mean, it's not very good variety if every goddamn jump is the same shiznit, different time or whatever, different location. Damn, I didn't even stop him. He was on fire using his ability. He was on fire using an ability to summon blood guy. Okay, it's fine. I guess I can use my incendiary missile, why not? Does this do actual hull damage? No, it just starts fires, okay. Okay, well, we killed the screw. Alright. And then we kill the ship, which is something you can't do in FTL. Okay. Can I please have some O2? Please. Nope, you're so slow, O2. What's up, RPG Nerdos? Younglings is a famously... yes, I know what Younglings actually is. You thought it was... that everyone literally thought sounded dumb. I mean, I don't think Youngling sounds any dumber than some of the other stuff that was in episode 1, but you know, it's whatever. Okay, can't afford you. Imperial Raider. I have Imperials and Raiders, right? Raider and Imperial. We got a War Cultist we could purchase. Armor. And tools. Okay. Let me move my crew to their positions. One thing I have found very useful is to get a crew of every faction type if possible. So Conqueror has 55 health, 4 attack, and a weapon and armor slot. Berserker has 2 weapon slots. So this guy's cheaper. I think I want to buy the cheaper War Cultist just for the faction potential blue options thing. So I'm gonna buy him, and then I think I'm gonna get maybe engine power and then shields next. So you can go beyond shields for now, I guess. Starting with that. We're riding Torment 2. We're actually on Torment 3 right now. In your defense, you were not present for that rant. Yes. You're a novice in the world of Rand. Don't worry. You'll get up to speed and full of salt in no time at all. Okay. So we can get a shipyard for free heals if we want to do that, which we probably won't. You keep your fingers crossed for going well, yeah. I'm worried that we're gonna get overwhelmed pretty quickly in this difficulty. I've not had a single fight that wasn't at a freaking hazard, man. I think my number one complaint of this game is instant loss when your captain dies. My number two might be, give me a goddamn break from hazards. Like, why? Why does everybody just live by a sun? Like, you're gonna frickin' die. What the hell's wrong with these people? Don't live at the sun. It's a terrible idea. I assume it's a terrible idea. I mean, I am not an experienced space explorer, other than playing in video games. Well, this is crap reward. Reduce DPS of hostile crew. I don't have any psyker slots for that. A blight bomb actually does do hull damage where my incendiary missile doesn't. And cryofoam is a tool that extinguishes all fires. I mean, I am living at frickin' solar flares right now. Yes, vicarious saltiness. Get your saltiness through me. You were driving some of the kids you coach at hockey to practice. They all cheered when you passed a truck and you said, now this is pod racing. They had no idea what I was talking about. 8-year-olds make you feel ancient. I'm actually going to take the blight bomb. I also could sell the thing. But something that actually does hull damage, like shield or something, probably more useful. Torment runs seem to escalate super quick. Or it just seems like the variance is super high. Like, I'll fight a guy with, like, 2 crew with barely any weapons, then we'll fight a guy with 8 crew and 4 weapons or some crap. But hopefully we won't get the 8 crew, 4 weapon guys too quickly here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait till this guy uses his defense ability, then I'll board him to interrupt it. Yeah. So this should interrupt that. Perfect. Actually, if it's just 2 husks and this guy, we probably just can... Well, I don't want to take that much damage. That's good enough. These shields came up in time. Okay, actually, my number one complaint for this game might be that it's not Ben Prunty. The music is so depressing and overly dramatic. There's a lot of dodges. Alright, let's blight bomb them then. Stop doing that, bro. I'll have to fix that breach in a bit. Man, I don't have actually anybody that's actually really good at that. I think maybe the best will be our Imperial Scribe here. Because low health means... you take percentage damage in a suffocation room, so they'll take the least amount of damage. Holy, double reward. Okay, that was nice. Get our shields with that reward. Come on, there we go. Rand's not dead yet? It's too easy, add more torment. No thanks. No thanks, not yet anyway. Let's go ahead and go... Second shield, 1 power. Okay, now we're safe from fights like that with only 2 projectiles. We need Last Stand and Rock Jam, yes. Okay, I guess we should decide where we want to go here. Systems, consumables, missiles, ship armaments, missiles, modules, crew, psychomancy. Probably want to go to ship armaments and modules there. If the Void War music is too drear, do I think there would be any good way to mod the FTL music in the game? It probably has similar, if in this situation, play this music logic. I don't know how easy that would be to do. Maybe RPG Nerdos does since he mods FTL all the time. I don't know how easy... actually, Slow Rider X-Core might know that, because in his mods he has some music stuff going on. Like an SMPK, Insurrection and stuff. Or Insurrection Plus of what the latest version is called. 2 infiltrators and a commando. I think my anti-boarding is going to be very good. Don't go on my doors. Okay, that's good. Okay, lock them out. Ion pulse, that's whatever. These guys get through doors so stinking fast. I guess that's because they have that ability. Okay, kill him. Dude, stop running away and let me kill you. The AI is so annoying in this game. Alright, at least we get some equipment from killing that guy. What do we get? We got an armor and a tool. Let's give the bonus health to... Let's give it to our pilot, so hopefully he doesn't die. Actually, maybe I give both of these things to you since I'm often boarding with your ability. But yeah, I mean, if there's a way to mod FTL music in this game, I'd probably be down with that. Ben Prunty music is great. It's just so good. And this music is fine. I don't want to say too many negative things because whoever made this music probably worked really hard to capture the mood and exactly what they wanted in this, you know, dreary Warhammer 40K-esque world, but it's just so... I don't know, it's like we're trying to be, I don't know, a horror movie or something. It's just a video game in space. I know it's dark and stuff, but I don't need I mean, we don't need all these, what do you say, RPG nerds, dinosaur sounds or whatever, and fart noises. We don't need all that. It's just a game. Just a game. We don't need all that. Now this guy, I was gonna say can't do damage. I can stop him from doing whatever this is if I board here. Thrall. Okay, we stopped Thrall from boarding. Nice. Alright, now has no dodges. Dinosaur and fart noises. That is the music in this game, yes. Dinosaur and fart noises. If that's what your music sounds like. Well, maybe that was exactly what they were going for, but I mean, there is a lot of gas in this game. So maybe fart noises is to go along with the gas in the game. I don't know. There was one track that I liked. I forget which one it is. I think maybe it's like one of the boss tracks or something. Pop, pop. To go with the 40K influence, you expect more like choral or church organ stuff. Oh, yeah. Yeah, trying to be all epic, like Sephiroth. You know, like Final Fantasy boss music or something. He has a missile. Okay, so if I board in the missile room, he will fight me there. And that kills his missiles, that's good. That's all I wanted. Oh damn, he actually did do damage though. He has... he did damage because the asteroid timed out perfectly. See if I can crew kill with a blight bomb. Maybe. Are you poisoned to death? Yes. The green thing means he will die to the poison, I think. nice. Alright, scrap and a armor piece, that's pretty nice. A weapon, I could definitely use a weapon. Chaotic Rift, that could also be good. I don't have anybody who can use that right now. Let's take the weapon. Let's fully equip out our main guy here, since I am boarding with him pretty frequently. 6 DPS, and he'll have 8 DPS in medium rooms, I believe. It doesn't have to be dramatic Latin, just churchy. A lot of churchy stuff is more sedate. I mean, it depends on the church music. I mean, there's definitely some dramatic stuff. I mean, listen to Mozart's Requiem if you want super drama. But then you could do stuff that's like serene and ethereal, like, I don't know, like some of the French composers, like Fauré or something. Or Brahms' Requiem is really nice. It's one of my favorites. All right, what do we got here? All right, so I could replace the Retributor 1 or add a Retributor 2. Another Retributor 2. It's 1 power for 2 shots. Is nice. Friendly machine slays. Repair faster. Break doors on impact. Plus 10 DPS for 30 seconds start of the fight. That's very good for like early boarding. I really want this Retributor 2, though, to be honest. Straight up upgrade to the Retributor 1. So I'm gonna buy that, and I'm thinking about this Tower of Skulls. Plus 10 DPS for the start of the fight. 16 DPS to start. That's crazy. I'm gonna buy that. I don't think I've had a single proc of this God King's Mantle yet. Giving me more choices. Or loots. Sad, I want more loot choices. Actually, no, I'm lying. We've had 2 procs of that. Our loot choices just haven't been that amazing. A couple pieces of gear, and that's about it. Okay. So, 16 DPS. Can I instantly... Well, he takes... I mean, I could, like, delete his shield super fast, I guess, because we'll have 16... We'll have 18 DPS in this room. Does DPS affect... Actually, it doesn't look like DPS affects sabotage speed. So it's not actually that impressive, I guess. Okay, well, at least we got the shields down. Okay, so apparently DPS only... I don't know if they ever told me this. Apparently DPS just means crew damage. So today I learned. Or at least I think I learned that. If I'm not wrong about that. No thanks, I'm already on Torment 3. We're not going to go to Torment 4 or 5 or whatever it'll take me to. Okay. Yeah, I think at one point when we were having the YouTube copyright claim on Ben Prunty music issue, I was playing some classical music in the background while playing an FTL. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice to throw in some, you know, good old opera and choir and orchestral music. Alright, so I don't know if I should just go to all the hardest sectors all the time on higher torment levels. I just don't know. I have a lot of comments on YouTube like, well, if you go on torment climbing, just do this, or like, here's how you do torment climbing. And I don't remember all the things people have told me. So, Bone Shrine, if I go there, I get boarded by like 8 or 10 zombies and skeletons. I don't know if I want to do that. And Father will not be denied his tithes. Okay. Should be able to delete this guy. How fast we kill that guy, it's crazy. That plus 10 DPS thing. Okay, that's OP. That's freaking OP is what that is. This Tower of Skulls, the ability to just delete enemy crew like that, which also lets you delete systems, seems crazy OP. Crazy OP. We're on full salt ahead. Yes, full salt ahead. Alright, so if I just board in his weapons room, as long as they fight me in here, just delete his systems. Poison me, bro. Draining and poisoning me, okay. Oh my god, we just get deleted. Alright. Purify is T. So you're actually immune for a bit since I did that. Systems, modules, crew and psychomancy. Let's go for some crew and psychomancy. How rude of him to fart on my ship, yeah. So rude. Yeah, this looks like this can carry me early game. This Tower of Skulls and Exile, that seems OP as hell. Your crew gained 1000% door break speed for 10 seconds. Okay, I have to use a launch bay for that. 20 HP armor or just 44 scrap? I do have some armor slots. But we're about to go to like crew choice. If I get some other awesome crew, I want a bunch of scrap for that. Like if I can get a guy who teleports the entire room, would be pretty cool. Alright, I do need Death Cultist. Ooh, he's got summoned ghouls, that's nice. I do need a Blood Cultist. Another Death Cultist. What is this? Blood Curse. Okay, that's what this guy has. Mind Control is really good. Okay. I can't get 2 crew and mind control. Thinking about getting this guy. Greater Necromancer and mind control. Give us the ability to summon ghouls and mind control an enemy. Seems really good. And it gives us Death Cultist blue options. I'll be missing out on blue Blood Cultist blue options. But that sounds really OP. Okay. Alright, we'll put this on E and R. Pretty long charge time on both those abilities, but they're very strong. Abilities are very, very strong. Let's put you on sensors. We haven't gotten a single free crew yet, have we? Oh, I guess we did get 1 free Berserker. Or did I? Actually, I think I bought him, so no free crew. You gonna fight me or like no? If only I had 1000% door breaking speed. If only. Do these do crew damage? I don't think they do. Oh Jesus. Purify. Murder everybody, sir. Thank you. Okay, there it is. Must have died in a fire. Right, you're immune to poison for now. Actually, you're always immune to poison because you're a death cultist. Okay, let's go get ourselves a machine slave. We don't have any of those yet. We're slaveless. What kind of run even is this without a machine slave? Okay, let's put you on doors, I guess. Actually... put you on weapons. Put this guy on doors. Yeah, I changed my mind again. I'll go like this. Okay. We do another weapon upgrade if I like. Okay. Well, this guy should be able to like kill most of these guys super fast by himself. As long as he gets there fast enough. I Actually, let's do this. You're too slow. Go there. Q there. Go there. And go kill this guy. Oh, right. Wow, we got frickin' triple armor pieces. Nice. Alright, what do we get? We got 20 HP. Oh, this one's a tool. And immunity to suffocation. Who do we want to be immune to suffocation? Probably... the guy who's very, very weak to suffocation. Let's completely turn that around. Actually, let's give the tool that gives plus 5 HP to the guy with only 15 HP with Purify, because I really want to keep that guy alive. And do I have another armor slot? Yes, I do. Alright. Well, we're getting some nice early gear. It's not bad, not bad. Random ass borders. How nice of it to copy FTL events. Well, at least in this case, they didn't bring snacks, but they brought armor. So, if you're not going to bring snacks, if you bring clothes... it's not bad, not bad. What do we have here? We have crew, equipment, and psychomancy, ship armaments, consumables, missiles. I probably want to just get this other weapon online. It's fairly cheap to do that. You haven't actually played a ton of Void War, only the demo. You've been only paying half attention because of lunch. Sorry, this question's been answered. Does Void War have a Zoltan Shield equivalent? So, I would say two of the most interesting things about Void War is all the crew abilities and the extra systems and modules. Modules being the equivalent of FTL augments. And there is no augment or module that's like Zoltan Shield. However, there is a system called Shield Booster or Recharger that when you turn it on, your shields come back almost immediately every time it gets hit. So it's like similar to Zoltan Shield, except it doesn't block missiles. There is no way to block missiles in this game other than getting lucky and dodging them, I think. Alright, blue option is actually an orange option in this game. So there's something that you could kind of say is similar to Zoltan Shield, but it doesn't function quite the same way. Okay, well, you know, I guess I can teleport him this way. You guys have frickin' 1 health. And I don't think these do any crew damage, do they? No, they don't. It's so annoying. So annoying that I can't actually kill them with my weapons. The ghouls will probably finish him. Unless he runs away from them, which is certainly possible. Oh my god, he did. Okay, we got him. Alright. What did we get? We got 15 HP armor. That is the downgrade of all of my current armors, I believe. And I have nobody else with an armor slot. Okay. They're giving me armor for days, man. 116 scrap. That would be enough for another crew if I can get another faction covered, like blood crew, blood cultist or demonic or something. I already have death cultist. I already have imperial. Ooh, I could get some weapons though. Some summons. Reagents for summons. Feel like Void War is a bit slower than FTL. I would say that depends. Because there's so much, I would call it slower because there are so many crew abilities. So that means the, with all the crew abilities, that makes it so you have to pause a lot more, it feels like, to do stuff. Let's go plus 2 DPS and just spawn a ghoul. That seems really nice. Ooh, I could make the double Berserker guy go go ham in medium rooms. Grumph, who's that? Yeah, you'll do crazy damage in a medium room there. Do I care about buying another Death Cultist? I have Death Cultist, right? Yeah, what do these guys do? I mean, they're just generally have good stats, but let's get Hunger or Necro Lurch, which is cheaper. This guy, we'll go buy 2 of those and give you the ability to summon some extra dudes. Okay. This guy have any good weapons? This guy can't do damage to us. See, I swear, we're in Sector 2. So many of these dudes can't even do damage to us, and I feel like we're gonna go to the next sector and all of a sudden they're gonna have just crap loads of power. The difficulty spike in our enemies is gonna just explode, I feel like. We're in Torment 3, and it said Torment 3 makes a higher variety of weapons that enemies can spawn with, so maybe that's only in later sectors, because so far I don't feel like we've seen anything new as far as weapon types or anything. You have a fondness for auto drones being replaced by demon ships. It's more flavorful. Yeah, I feel like that's part of the reason a lot of people like this game as much as they do, because there are a lot of fans of the setting, since there's a lot of Warhammer 40k fans, and this is so heavily inspired by it. You infested me. Is that a damage over time ability? Damn, I'm stuck in a fire. Can I get through doors quickly on this guy, can I? Okay, that should do it. I have so much armor. Not a bad thing. Ooh, teleport ability. Okay, and this is the one that gives me some actual scrap. Let's go with that. You know what? I kind of want to give this to you so you can board with me if I need you to. So for now, I'll give the Thrall this. Please don't die, Thrall, while having my summon tools. Nobody else has room for that, so... I'll be honest, I kind of find the notion of demon ships to be more fanciful than, you know, automated or computer-run ships, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, Infernal Sea. We're going into Sector 3, and exclusion zones are generally considered the hardest difficulty zones, so probably want to get third shield here. Shrine of Rage. Is that for War Cultists or Blood Cultists? I think it's for War Cultists. Okay, I see some loot. Let's go kill this guy, because if we kill him and spawn a dude, that dude can just do some free damage on their ship. Oh, he's got missiles. I did not notice the missiles. Good. No more missiles for you. And I think if we leave this guy... I was gonna say he'll get despawned, but I don't actually know if these will despawn. Alright, just kill him. Just kill him. Why am I still debuffed? Spawns Thrall on death. Apparently that blood curse really lasts a long time. Let me wait for that to wear off. I mean, if he dies, the run's over anyway, but I just don't want him to be cursed every time I'm boarding. Alright, so this guy will expire between jumps because he was spawned by us killing a dude. Shield, power. Is there a significant threat? Yes. One thing I will say I also learned or read in a comment on YouTube is that one commenter said they think certain mini bosses in this game are even harder than the actual boss. And we fought a boss last week, a mini boss last week, that definitely seemed to be the case. Where the boss felt stupidly more powerful than, or the mini boss felt stupidly more powerful than anything else. Okay, alright, we got one of these breaches. Who's immune to suffocation? This guy. What's that? Missiles are just as useless in this game, and they're just gonna dodge them. At least we're kind of keeping his missiles down, but then he instantly goddamn repairs it. Literally dodged both of my bombs. It's basically a missile. Okay, at least we dodged his, thankfully. I don't love that there's no missile defense in this game. I don't love that mechanic of having a weapon that your only defense is RNGesus. Not really a fan of that. Do I want to go to a Shrine of Rage for War Cultist? I have a War Cultist already, right? Do I want more? I think going to Shrine of Rage will give us multiple fights, though, so that could be good rewards. So I might go there just for that. Alright, it's not really worth boarding unless I have crew to kill to damage their systems with my plus 10 DPS in the first 30 seconds or whatever it is. Yeah. Can you maybe hit for once, Blight Bomb, and not be useless? Frickin' finally. Okay. What's up, Meow? How are you doing, sir? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well, my friend. How's life in the Meowiverse? Good. Mails from some sides. Good morrow. Good morrow. Good morrow, Abbott. Good morrow. Hey, Abbott! Hate that guy. Right, so we're gonna go into some fights. Let's go ahead and get engine power. Maybe doors, because we might get boarded in this fight. Meow as well, you're about to hang with some family and make some brulee. What's brulee? Hopefully it's delicious food. If we end this fight quickly, maybe we can do a second fight quickly while there are still crew, while my guy's ability is still active. I do have one weapon slot currently. Let's take that. Pledge myself to the god of war. Join the fight. Perfect. And this should still be active a little bit longer. No. What? 30 seconds apparently is a lie. Or it doesn't take into account something. Pause time or whatever. Oh, I don't want to fight in the fire room. I'm gonna overwhelm you with ghouls. Nice. Crew recalled. Prom's champion. Okay, this I don't think we board. Yeah. Where's weapons? I don't know if he can do any damage with his weapons. Does he have... Oh, you know what I can do? I can mind control this guy, though. Unless he's mind control immune or anything. This stupid game. So I've been told I should just dodge mind control bolts. I swear the goddamn enemy just passively dodges. I shoot once, they just know exactly where the projectile's going, they leave. Now he goes back to the room after the projectile's gone. That's such bullshit. I know that it feels like the game is cheating me by just, oh, I know there's mind control coming here, I'm gonna dodge it. I swear that does that shit. So annoying, man. There's some salt for you, chat. The game cheesing and just knowing exactly where the crew's gonna appear. So it automatically moves him out of that room. It probably doesn't. It's probably me just getting salty, but it's still so friggin' annoying. Like, oh, I'm just gonna happen to move out of this room you just mind controlled. Just happen to. And I can't rest for 3 jumps. That sucks. We did get a weapon though. Man, I want you to keep the thing that spawns dudes. AoE damage seems good. That kind of dodge is kind of unfair. Looks like another free stench to you, huh? Okay, it's a little late, but sure. Freve. Stench. There is definitely a bug in this game for holding shift and typing a letter, because I had to hold shift and press F 3 times before the keystroke went through, and it is not the first time. Almost any time I try to rename crew in this game, like the keystrokes don't go through. I don't know, it's the weirdest thing. Alright, yay for blue options. It's weird how that happens. It's really weird. I don't know what's causing that. Good weapon value and a couple of level 2 upgrades here. Creme brulee. Oh. I said brulee. Okay, I've heard of brulee. I didn't know that it was spelled B-R-U-L-E-E. Creme brulee is a great dessert. You never attempted to make it yourself, though. You're just afraid of burning your house down. It's a French dessert. Okay. Perhaps the game doesn't like meows, suggestions for names. It's the work of Isaac Marion, probably. Probably. You know what? I can't rest, so I better not board for a bit here. As long as they're not doing huge damage to me. I mean, I could probably kill some of these guys really fast, but I don't want to take any damage. I would like to be able to heal before I'm boarding a bunch. Of course he hit my weapons. Why the heck not? Okay, let's try... If I mind control, these guys are gonna dodge. 100%. So let's just hopefully make it so that this guy doesn't dodge. Do this. Okay, Ion has hit my weapons twice now. I hate it when it makes the beep beep sound on not my own crew. So annoying. Alright, am I gonna want to go there? Maybe. Probably wouldn't hurt to get another machine slave. Free loots. Okay, these guys will die really quickly. Good. And a Hungerer versus a Ghoul. Hungerer definitely wins that fight. Damn, he's got a missile though. Please don't dodge my mind control, please. Beautiful. Why did he leave the missile room? I want you to die in the room that would cause me damage if... Or that would get that off. How's he doing damage to me, man? He has no effing missiles. This thing has one shot. There's like an Ion Blast Mark II that's suppressing my shields or some shit. The hell, man. Currently I'm just dodging jack crap as usual. I guess I gotta go to the stupid rest place just to get a damn heal. Just to get a damn heal. Or hull repair, I should say. A flare beam, huh? So this does hull breaches and nothing else for 3 power. Oh no, it does do 1 hull damage actually, but it's really slow. Raider Outlaws, get HP. I only have 1 unit that affects, right? Yeah. And a Husk was 13 scrap. Really slow, 21 seconds, but it's basically a, well, say it's more of a pike beam with a breach chance, I guess. Guess it's not bad. Probably sells for more than other stuff we could get. How much to get that online? Could do that, I guess. 16 seconds. I'd have to wait for this to finish charging. Could get my other weapon online too. Yeah, let's go all in. Alright. Going all in on the weapons. Blood guy. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to board on the pilot and hope he doesn't run, so I can just insta-give him, break the piloting, see if I can dodge mind control like I'm just supposed to do. Looks like this guy. Oof. Basically, I feel like you can only just dodge mind control if you have like a fast moving crew. How long is this beam? Decent length. Kind of slow though. But we breach his weapons. Shouldn't take damage here. Except for poison, we have Purify. Clear, we're clear. Alright, you're dead. Meow really doesn't go in for creme brulee much because the lady likes it too much. So you're gonna surprise her with her own. Wow, nice, nice. Man, you were treating the lady right, Meow. That'll be a, I bet she'll love that. Creme brulee. I think I've seen creme brulees. I don't think I go for that much either. Quickly loot and leave. Yay, blood spear. I don't have anybody who can use that, right? Unless I want to replace something. 60 free scrap. Gotta love it. Okay, yeah, let's go for the heal. Yeah, we have exact heal value here. Exact 10 heal puts us at full. Max value. Meow can cook well, but it's certainly no professional. That's where Meow's cousin comes in. Is your cousin helping you make this? How are you only doing? Oh, this guy's got the enemy DPS cannot exceed 3. Screw that. Screw that. It's like a hard counter to Tower of Skulls here. Well, that's a lot of poison. Purify. Cousin Byron is a great teacher. Oh, he's teaching you to make creme brulee, huh? I wonder if the breach is stopping repairs. I'm not sure if it is or not. I think we learned that it doesn't. I think RPG noticed that before. He's a classically French trained chef. That's cool. That's really cool. Did he train at Le Cordon Bleu? Anytime you see a person on like Top Chef or something who's classically French trained, they're like, yes, I studied at the Cordon Bleu. Cordon Bleu. Which must be a big school with how many people have gone there. Or it's like a thing where they have a lot of different, like Cordon Bleu Paris, Cordon Bleu New York, or something like that. I ought to see him walk on water. Is that how confident he is his abilities? Sub day is ad day. Hey, thank you for the 22 months, Zach Dog. Hope you're doing well, sir. Oh. Okay, I mean, I guess that's fine. Do I have any? I have one Imperial unit, right? Berserker guy. Okay, well, no, not him. I thought I had an Imperial guy. Yeah. Imperial Scribe. Okay, well, this is kind of worthless for us, then. Now you're hungry for chicken cordon bleu. Sacre bleu. I don't think I've ever had that. I'm pretty sure, though, I've discovered that chicken is one of the reasons I was having so many stomach issues, actually. Pretty sure chicken, which is supposed to be, you know, one of the easiest things I feel like for humans to, like, digest normally is, was giving me so many stomach problems for years. Or not years, but months. Okay. Your cousin went to the American Culinary Institute. Okay, that's probably sounds pretty prestigious as well. Alright. I'm okay with my main guy moving slower to reduce enemy DPS. I think I am okay with that. Oh, that's a tool slot. Then actually I don't want to do that. There, give you a bunch extra HP is nice. I do think I want you to have the ability to teleport. Okay, so I don't really have slots for all these items. Need more crew. Alright, well I hope this major threat is not the one that killed me last time. I think the one that killed me last time was that the Warbringer one or whatever, because they just had so many mind control crew and other bullschnizzle. Imperial warship is in combat with unknown enemy. Trying to help the Imperial ship. Okay, anyway. Now you're just hungry in general. Meow is in a cutting phase of diet and fitness, so Meow is perpetually hungry. Lately, I've been feeling like I haven't been eating enough because I was having stomach problems for so long. I've like winnowed down my diet to things that make my stomach don't hurt, but I feel like I'd never quite eat enough. Also, I don't have money, so I've been trying to eat cheap. So the combination of eating cheap and not eating enough has made me feel like I don't have enough energy and slightly dizzy occasionally, and I don't know if that's because I'm not eating enough or what. Random argument between two friends about Arby's. One made the point, Arby's is too fancy. What other fast food restaurants have a cordon bleu? Only Gordon Bleu, which kind of won and lost him the point. Nice, nice. Alright, Subspace Warhead is really annoying. Okay, this one I think feels more doable. Alright, where's... Okay, we got that. Where are they just gonna hang out so I can actually shoot them? Here, this guy's not moving. Anybody gonna fight me in here? Yes. Okay. Alright, I need to get rid of the abduction warhead here. Although I can't. This is, who was it asking earlier, Kezian? This is that system. It's called Shield Charger. So basically don't fire while Shield Charger is up. Unless you have a thing that ignores shields, like our Blight Bomb. Okay, I can't dodge. How much longer does he have the high DPS? A little bit longer here. Okay. Call that good. Shield charger's down. Got rid of the shield thing. I don't even know if mind control happened. Okay. They're gonna dodge. No, we actually caught him. Beautiful. I need to fix my shields. Okay, beep beeping on the mind control guy. The shield thing charges way too fast, man. Control those guys. This fight is way easier than the last mini-boss we fought. Did you get free repairs on everything? Yeah, that bullshit happened. Okay. Oh yeah, we got free repairs. Why? Because we're cheaters. Because we are a mini-boss, and that means we get to cheat. I just destroyed this shit, and it's immediately back online. So stupidly overpowered. Get a demon heart, because, you know, why not? Yeah, the fucking shit came on the minute I fire at him. Did somebody get abducted? No. Okay. At least we got it offline instantly. This fight's still going decent, even if it's really annoying. Okay, I mean, sure, I'll come over here and kill a bunch of your crew and spawn a bunch of dudes. Okay, that actually did a lot of damage to me, though. Thought I killed the demon heart. Apparently they just insta-repaired it. Cool. The mechanic of enemy just getting free repairs randomly is balanced. Well, it's a mini-boss, Rain. It's supposed to be hard. Yeah. It's like when you fight a phase of a boss in, like, friggin' Elden Ring, and in order to add challenge, they just make him immune for 20 seconds, and you have to run around doing jack shit because you can't do anything to him. Really fun and interesting gameplay. Oh, let's make the boss uninteractable. That's how we add challenge. Make it so that you literally can't interact with the boss you're fighting. Cool. Always feels like lazy game design to me. Alright, 1 health left. Is he dead? He's dead, okay. Alright, get wrecked. Good reward. I don't have any demonic units unless I get this guy. Alright, I'll get this guy, I guess. Okay. Yes, that was a mini boss we fought. Sorry, I haven't been reading chat because I've been whining and paying attention. Meow missed it, but how did the training gig go yesterday? It went fine. It was just a little over an hour, and it was a lot of information blasted into my head really fast, but I think I'm now certified to not do only Jeopardy bar trivia, but also Geeks Who Drinks classic bar trivia I can host. So hopefully that means I'll get more gigs. But it went fine. Nothing crazy. You have a colonoscopy on Friday. That doesn't sound fun. On Thursday, it's a broth and water diet. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to get one of those next year. Getting old is rad. Getting old sucks. Turns into a demon ship if you kill the crew. Yes. Totally fair, not at all terrifying. Cloaking does similar things for enemy ship, just at the start of the fight. Cooked by Randy himself. Bard trivia. Bar trivia. Man, I'd love to do some bard trivia, though. I don't know what that would entail. Hellfire missile, we already have one of those, right? I have incendiary. See, wow, I didn't realize I had all these missiles. I have one that does 2 hull damage, but it's 4 seconds slower. Interesting. How does Hellfire compare to incendiary? 14 seconds, 1 second slower. Charge time. This one creates multiple fires, so it seems like this one's just better all around. Okay, but I'm not using either of those anyway. We're gonna go siege missile, I guess. So we do 2 hull damage with our missile when I choose to use them. Yeah, I sincerely hopes it goes well for Randy Man and his gigs. Well, I already have a couple of bonus gigs this week, which is really nice. I have a memorial service I'm singing at my church job on Thursday, which means I'm gonna have to cut the stream super short. And Saturday, I am playing the lead in a show for the first time ever. Well, the first time ever for this. For Murder Mystery Company. I'm playing a lead. So, should be fun, but it's also a little stressful because I have to do a lot of memorizing. So, I mentioned this earlier in the stream. I had a hard time sleeping last night because I just had lines running through my head from memorization. But I feel like I've made decent progress starting on memorization for the lead. The lead for this murder mystery gig I'm doing on Saturday requires me to play 2 different roles. And the first character I'm playing, I think I'm going to do kind of more of a New York accent, and the second character, more of a Southern Texas accent. So we'll see how that all comes together. Okay, no slots for anything. Might be the first time I have every crew completely filled up with gear. That might not be true, but am I going to take any props? Yes. Because I'm the lead in the show, I actually am also the show captain, is the name of it. So that means I have to go pick up like all the gear we need. So like a speaker and a microphone, a big bin with the folders that we hand out to people who play suspects, a big like cloth bag that holds like hats and costume pieces, and for when I play the detective who like helps the suspects do the investigation, I wear a trench coat and a hat of some sort, and like a lanyard with a like a detective, what is it called, shield or detective emblem. So when I play the detective, I'll be dressed up like, I don't know, like a Law and Order mystery detective investigator or something. Will I wear a pork pie? Oh, if only I could. I don't know if there's a pork pie in my future. I think they call it a... I have a fedora. I'll probably bring my fedora as an option. I don't know if I'm going to wear that or not. I forget what the kind of hat they call it for the detective to wear. Cultist Swarm. Let's help the Imperials, I guess. Blood cultists, huh? Will you fight me, bro? I'll fight you. I have 17 DPS versus your 4. And it's still kind of a close fight, it seems like. Maybe not, but you're doing a lot of damage. Okay, SGG. 69 scrap. Something I can't use, or a crew. Okay, I could use a crew. Although I'd love some 69 scrap. Another cultist vessel. Okay. You, sir, go be... I don't know, somewhere where you're not taking his spot. Do we still have the ability going on? No, I don't. Okay. I'm gonna wait till the mind control hits before I attack, because I feel like that's why often crew get moved around, because I attack and that causes them to go try to repair stuff or something. Learning lines is to be rough, but performing in something like that sounds like a blast. It's pretty fun. I will say it's more chaotic than I was expecting when I first joined the group, because you're not just putting on a show, you're also like... You're doing things to make it... It's called immersive theater is what this company calls it. What you're trying to do is make it so that the people who are the audience feel like they're having a good time. Because we give out suspect binders for... Man, another 69 scrap reward. For the audience members to be a part of the show. So the whole goal is to make it so that the people who hired this company get the people who are you know, the audience members to also be people in the show and interact and interview and, you know, do little bits in the show and that kind of thing. So we're not just playing a part, although that is a part of it. We're trying to engage the audience to play their part as well. So, which means there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff we have to do. Like, we have to get the binder set up. We gotta, like, you know, get props available. We hand out little awards at the end, so we need to, like, get those, you know, decide who got the, you know, best suspect award and all this stuff. So it's a lot of hectic stuff behind the scenes we have to do, but it is pretty fun. Okay, one more crew, and then that's GG. That should be the fight. Very nice. It's called a Sherlock Holmes hat. No, it's not a Sherlock Holmes hat for the investigator's hat. It's like a, I don't know, Indiana Jones hat, but it's beige or something. I don't know. What's up, Anklebane? War, Death, War. Okay, I have Death, Imperial, Raider. Okay, I already have a War Cultist. Heal crew would be nice. Do I have anybody with a slot for that? No. Actually, I didn't equip you. Summon a Hound nearby. Stun hostile crew. That's not a bad ability. Kind of want to get one of these guys with a Psyker ability and just replace it with a heal, though. I'm gonna get Warseer because he got weapon and armor slot, and I can get him the heal ability. Do I want that over the stun? I think I do. Although maybe I'll wait to see if I find another crew where I don't have to override ability. That's not bad. Sell some of these missiles I'm not going to use. Oh, that's not where I sell. I sell here. Do I care about the incendiary missile? I'm going to say no. Light missile. I'll say no as well. Sell that. 20 more tool slots that I don't have currently equipped. Currently, no, just weapon slots, I think. No weapons here, okay. Okay, kind of need repairs. Any free repair anytime soon? Way up there, can I get that? I can, but then I don't get this, but I can get that. Okay, let's go for the free repair up there. I got scrap for days, so I could have repaired, but... Oh, there's a free weapon. Nice. Yes, come fight me so I can destroy the weapons by you just being in this room. Actually, let's go into this room as well. If I go in here, will anybody fight me so that I'll get destroyed? No, okay. That's good enough. Should have really had shields, I guess. Can I get this offline before it fires? I'm gonna guess no. Damn, close though. That's alright, we have our immune to suffocation guy who can fix it. Oh, it's not a breach thing, it's a summon thing. Oopsie. That's a breach thing. That kill you, please? Almost didn't because of your frickin' dodges, but at least we did. 69 scrap, the best amount of scrap. But yeah, learning lines isn't too bad. I just wish I had a little more time. I'm pretty sure the only reason I'm doing a lead when I've only done 3 shows before is because I think that my director might be a little desperate and doesn't have somebody to cover the show that I'm doing. So he said he was really impressed with my my rehearsal we had like last week, but I think it's a mix of that and the fact that he just is desperate for somebody who can do the lead. So I was like, okay, desperation mode. I guess I'll take it if it gets me an extra gig, you know. Yeah, he's got a lot of shots. Oh, my weapons are already charged. That's nice, though. Hey, a 5-room hit. Nice. Alright, we even interrupted some of those guys. You know, I'm gonna have to interrupt you, and you, and you. I'm just gonna go over here just to interrupt. Nice. I have plenty of missiles. Let's go ahead and do this on the shields. What are they all trying to do? Summon thralls. Of course they dodged. Why wouldn't they? Mr. Nightingale, why don't you just kill them before they deal hull damage? I'm trying. I'm trying to do that. Good question, though. Really good question. Totally not a troll question. Macro Lance. 1 shot, 3 hull damage, 2 charges. That's pretty nice. 3 hull damage? Wow, that might be one of the stronger lances I've seen. It is 2 power. Consumables restore HP. Yeah, okay. I think this is better than the Retributor one. Lances are also something new to the game. Or I shouldn't say new, different from FTL. In that they're a weapon that starts pre-ignited, but you only get to shoot it a couple times per fight. So that guy we get to shoot twice per fight and does 3 hull damage. But starts pre-ignited. And there's some really cool augments that also make those that combine with lances too. So this is the vessel borders. Okay, he has a lot of shots. Let's go in here. Interrupt him. Interrupt him. Very nice. That might be something I'm supposed to do like all the time. Just board with this guy, board with the special guy, and then just walk around interrupting all their stuff. Okay, it would really help if our shots weren't just dodged, though. Okay, good. That wasn't dodged. Very nice. Okay, got that guy offline. Very nice. Our missile must have started at level 2. I don't remember ever upgrading that. Get wrecked. Nice. I do want to replace this guy's ability with the heal. I think I do. Even I haven't been using the stun anyway. Don't really want to get rid of stun. I like it, but I want the ability to heal my crew. Let's make that R. Everybody needs healed. Into here. Beautiful. Oh, we need one more. Oh, it's a long cooldown. Oh well, it's good enough. Mr. Nightingale, you should just board them with your strongest fighters. You're just going off on the whole troll messages today. Meow. I am boarding with my one strongest fighter. I will say I did have a YouTube comment that said something like, I don't know why you're boarding with only X the entire time. I was boarding with like my only guy that was immune to fire for one run. I was like, yeah. I don't know, because I'm bad, I guess. It's just, you know, the fun of no matter what strategy I do is the wrong one. Always fun. Maybe that's why you're saying all these troll statements. You're trying to mirror what YouTube comments I get or something. Yeah, let's just die on damage, no big deal. I'm not immune to fire. Dude, just let me kill you, dude. Freaking hell. Smother. Okay, not that useful. You're not trolling, real. Just quoting the morons from YouTube. You can sidestep all enemy shots. It's so easy. Can't lose if you don't get hit. You are making light of the situation and roasting the YouTube clowns. Well, I'm sure the YouTube clowns will, wow, every tile is on fire. Where's my FTL achievement? So the YouTube clowns will have their own, you know, rebuttal towards the Twitch trolls. YouTube clowns versus Twitch trolls. Which is more fun to deal with? Who could even say? If I move you here, will one guy follow me and fight me in here? Do I even want to fight this guy? I mean, we are beating him. Fight over. Beautiful. YouTube clowns versus Twitch trolls. The face off of the century right there. Alright, so we're gonna get our free heal. Truly a war of attrition, yes. YouTube clowns don't have a Madman, Carmen Hal, or a Miao Zedong. No, it's true. They have their own colorful characters, I assure you. Wow, I've gotten 0 systems this run so far. Okay. I hope there's some systems for sale here. No. Have I just not seen any stores with systems, or have I not gone to any? I don't know if I've seen any. Alright, here's the beating up children fight. Photon beam. Is this the first time I've seen that? Nah, I think I've seen that before. Alright. Hello, younglings. Hello, childrens. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna murder you all real quick. Murdering all the childrens. Radium Blaster. 1 power, 1 shot. Soulstorm. Alright, I think this is worth the most scrap. Okay. Approach signature, subspace breach. Okay. Suffocation resistance. Alright. Photon beam is the one that's not supposed to do damage. YouTube clowns, any amongst you who are brave enough, please step forward. Okay, Meow is challenging YouTube clowns with the Twitch trolls for a battle of the Clash of the Titans or something. I don't know where that would happen. On Discord? I don't know. You know, I often talk about the game I'm looking forward to called Ashes of Creation. That's in early access, and it's a game that has in-game PvP, but they also have a Discord that's really active, and so they often talk about the Discord PvP, which is just people arguing about things. So we could have some YouTube versus Twitch Discord PvP. This is a tool, right? Yeah. I guess I'd rather have you have plus DPS rather than plus HP, I guess. Wow, this has been one of the best runs I've had for just crazy amounts of gear for all my units. I'm going to be being super greedy and saving all my scrap for this store coming up. Empty jump is empty. Okay. Oh, freaking Necro Lurch is so annoying. Hard counter to my plus 10 DPS augments thing. Let's get my guy healed. Die already so I can get the loots. There. More gear that I don't need, okay. Lethal. I also watched a little video this morning that came up in my YouTube recommended talking about Turtle WoW. Apparently Turtle WoW is like the big popular World of Warcraft private server that everybody's super into now. I've heard about it a lot. I haven't actually checked it out, but I've heard about it a ton. I taunt him, you do the DPS. Oh no, Meow and Madman are gonna team up, okay. Meow will set the trap. Madman does DPS. I cast curses. Okay. Alright. Good plan, good plan. Suffocation resistance on armor. Better than that one. Okay. What kind of goodies can we buy with 582 scrap? Hopefully you have good goodies. Give me some good goodies. Photon beam 2. Okay, that's the flak 2. That's freaking slow as hell. Missiles for days. I don't really care about missiles. Alright, is this beam better? 19 seconds, 110 length. It's longer than this guy. Is 1 less power. I don't know how fast it is. This guy's really slow. Do I want breaches or stunning crew? Comrade Hal doesn't know it yet, but Comrade Hal will also join. The Miaojidong Family Trust is prepared to hire mercs as well. No expense spared in winning this fight. You're gonna lurk, Scott, and make wisecracks. Just chip in. Oh, you'll lurk for the Discord PvP between YouTube and Twitch. Nice. God, I really hate the slow charge send on this. Might be better than a Retributor. I only have one more weapon power I can get, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have to like replace the macro lance or the flare beam. I guess technically I could replace one Retributor 2 with another beam, but I'd need their shields to be down for that to work. If I had Pre-Igniter or the thing that makes lances charge a weapon, I'd get this flak. I'm gonna buy this and not use it yet in hopes that we find some way to pre-ignite. Because if I can pre-ignite, that'll be good. Without pre-igniting, I think I'd rather have what I currently have. 2 powerful 4 shots there. This photon beam doesn't seem enough better than flare beam to justify swapping it out. I mean, I guess it is 1 less power. 1 less power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, we have so much scrap. I'm actually gonna buy this and not use it because I might want to swap things around. Well, I definitely feel much richer in this Torment 3 run than I felt in my Torment 2 run that was trolling us last week. Suffocation. Okay. Poison me, bro. Okay, let's purify. Alright, we already killed all the crew. Battle continues. Let's flee. Living so soon? Oh. It's the first time I've actually tried to run. Apparently you're not allowed to. Okay. Balanced. Okay, let's mind control this main guy here. Hopefully before he mind controls me. Damn. Oh my god, you took so much effing damage. What the F was that? 10 damage. Okay, let's heal this guy. My purify is not up because I used it for poison shit. Okay, hopefully we're just killing him right now though, so I can end this fight. I really hate this uncontrollable crew plus mind control bullshit. It's so annoying. Come on, give me my purify back. Good, it wore off, alright. I want to use my heal before we leave, but I also don't want more fires. Seriously, where TF is Gunther anyway, huh? You want him to join your crusade? The war? I don't know. It's been a while since we've seen Gunther. I mean, he has a wife and a kid and a job, so, you know. My guess is being busy with all that stuff. That's my best. That's my guess. War or death cult? War cult. If we have the big bad boss, mini boss thing, I think could destroy me. Let's go death cult, I guess. It's not going to be much of a fight. Those people can't even sidestep. It's going to be a crusade against the clowns. Okay, crusade against the clowns. I need systems. I just need stores with systems. That's what I need. 2 free breaches, huh? Okay, work on that. Kill this guy. not go heal? Nice. Beautiful. This is probably worth the most scrap here. And we got another free Necro Lurch. Okay. Great. 2 uncontrollable crew on my ship. Okay. I guess I chose one of them. At least they're not uncontrollable crew that like farts all over my ship. We can buy off Sir Shogi and Sir Ramses for your crusade, huh? Alright, where are systems? Systems. Alright, those are the 2 stores I need to hit. Gunther is necessary because he has gun in his name. Okay. It's the missile. It's gonna be this and this. We're pre-ignited for this fight, so that's cool. Try to make sure I'm not doing too much damage because my champion is on their ship doing work. Beautiful. Free photon beam, okay. I have a level 2 one of those on my ship already. Okay, I am overflowing with stuff. Do I have any more crew with open equipment slots? Does not appear that I do. We need someone to make an old school 80s action movie poster of this crew. Of the Twitch crew that's gonna fight the YouTube crew? Okay. Mads can do it because Mad is good with AI imaging. Also, Gunther is huge and jacked AF. How do you know? Have you met him? Or is it just because I told the story of meeting him in real life and saw him being huge and jacked AF? Because you're right, he is. But it's like, how do you know? Alright, good systems. Siege Bombard and Shield Charger. We want both. Mine 5 to 22 damage to all enemy crew at the start of the fight. Break doors on impact. Enemy loses evasion if my sensors are active. Well, I don't need the standard issue sidearm. So, free damage to all enemy crew sounds amazing. Oh, let me uninstall that guy. That one's not bad. I don't know that I care that much about it. How many system slots I have? I have 2. Alright, so I got 2 of the good ones. Could get the boarding, but what else would I want? I want the repair beam and a heal bay, although heal bay doesn't take up a slot. The stun one I probably want more than the boarding one, maybe? I don't have that amazing a boarding crew. You know that Gunther's huge because Meow discusses workouts with Gunther all the time. Okay. Yeah, Gunther apparently was a competitive like rower. Like I think he was like on like the American row team or something. I don't know if it was at Olympics or World Championships or something. I don't know, but he is jacked. And he's knows all about fitness and stuff. Oh wow, they all just took a crap ton of damage. Okay, that actually feels pretty unlucky or unfair for the other team, honestly. We're just deleting crew. Take 1 damage from missile. We need Gunther to haul all the bodies off. Hitman makes it look so simple to carry bodies, but it's not really that easy. You know from the experience, huh? Someone named Gunther is either a turbo nerd or totally jacked. Or some variation between. That's like when people say, man, people either love this game or hate it, or something in between. It's like, yeah, true, but also not very useful information. Iron Chef USA followed 11 minutes ago. I don't know how I missed that, but Nice. Welcome, Iron Chef USA. And we'll get a free slave. Slave. Welcome aboard, slave. Let's free up our dudes who have abilities off the systems here. For these guys to go around fighting and repairing and stuff. Okay, conduct a detailed sensor sweep. Free 119 scrap. I am so rich. I thought I was supposed to be getting less scrap this on this difficulty. How am I so rich? The variance on these runs seems way higher variance than FTL, I swear. Right, interrupts. Oh, doors. I can't get through the doors. They keep finding me and running away, so I stop attacking the doors. That's some bullshnizzle right there. Kill the doors so I can get through. There we go, interrupted. Oh, I didn't interrupt the necromancer guy. I'm gonna have to get a bunch of skeletons on my ship. Although the fight should about be over, though. Why is the fight not over? Oh, because of the crew he spawned on my ship, I guess. Is that over now? Okay, good. 714 scrap. Rand, why don't you upgrade your ship? Alright, because I want to just bank as much scrap as possible, but sure, there, I'll get 4 shield. There you go. There you go, random person who will ask me why I'm banking so much scrap. Did I have a chance to check out Kick, Rico Meter? Yes, and it was exactly as I expected. You need to have a certain number of... Kick is the other streaming platform you asked me about, right? You have to have a certain threshold of consistent viewership to make the free money or the guaranteed wage that you talked about. And it's similar to Twitch. You have to have over 70 viewers per stream. I don't get anywhere near that. So, I appreciate the recommendation, but a lot of people who have never streamed always think it's really easy to, like, meet whatever thresholds you need to hit on streaming platforms. There's a reason like less than 1% people are actually making a living streaming, because you have to have way more viewers than people who have never tried to stream understand how difficult it is to get. I don't know if that sentence made sense, but I do appreciate the attempt at suggestions for me to make more money streaming, but yeah, it's not easy. Streaming life. It's not easy to be a successful streamer, that's for sure. Alright, well, we just 2v1'd some really strong dudes, so that's pretty good. All demonic units get DPS. I mean, I do have the 2 uncontrollable guys, but I don't know that I want them to have more DPS, so. After watching me for several years, Kezian, you have concluded that I'm just a very good player of FTL and Void War, so my immense profits and wealth derive from just winning a whole ton. Oh, you mean in-game? I was like, I'm not rich. Oh, you mean in-game, yeah. Okay. RPG Nerds is back. You're playing some Primal Planet. Why does my commander have 17 DPS? Because we have Tower of Skulls. Commander gains plus 10 DPS for 30 seconds at the start of every fight. And he has a weapon that gives him like plus 2 other DPS, so yeah. For the first 30 seconds of the fight, we pwn. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's a solid one, yeah. It's carried us a lot of this run to like just delete enemy crews. This guy's got a lot of storm cannon shots. I need to remember to actually use my shield charger here. Okay, this guy is immune to venting. Alright, my shield thing did work. We have demons incoming. Purify. We're immune to vent, not venting, but poisoning. Damn, our shield charger was almost backed up in time. Oh well. Will this finish him? If he doesn't dodge, it will. Beautiful. I don't think I have anybody with any weapon slots, do I? No. Let's get a crew so I can equip some more tools, I guess. I do have some tools I can equip, I think. Oh, those are both armor pieces. Oh, okay. I probably have somebody who can use this suffocation resistance. Free Stench can use it. Tool. Armor. Okay. Let's see. Get pwned, nerds. That's right. Why? Okay, so we're asking why there are YouTube clowns that are offending Rand by claiming he didn't do things right. And they claim the superior rights to criticize Rand over our Twitch trolls. And Meow wants to rebuke their claim, so they're launching an anti-average YouTuber campaign of violence. Violence is always the answer, chat. That's what we have learned from all of our FTL over the years. Violence is always the answer. Alright, you have some systems. Heal Bay, yes. And Neuralizer, Macro Disruptor, 30 seconds for a single ion projectile. This looks like the effing worst weapon in the game. 30 seconds of charge to shoot something that if it's dodged will do, even if it's not dodged, will do 0 hull damage. What a worthless piece of crap. I'm sure ion stacking is good in this game, but I see this and I just see just a terrible weapon. From my FTL sensibilities anyway. Alright, am I gonna use the flak? I bought these because I just had so much money. I guess I can hold out to see if there's a store in the final sector. Is that my final system slot? No, I have one more. There could be a sector, final sector store, I guess. Okay. Oh my gosh. I feel like I actually have started potentially a fight between YouTube viewers and Twitch viewers. Although it might be all Twitch-sided, since you all get the first... The videos always start here on Twitch first, so you all get the first shot, I guess. We'll see how See how YouTube commenters respond. You there. You there. Okay, we do have a store with modules. Okay, I could find a pre-igniter to make this weapon actually useful. Of course, we could also find one there, and that one has systems as well. And just go for this one. You have the Twitch pre-igniter augment. Nice, well done, well done. Sounds OP. Alright, who needs a tank? You need the tank. You need to spank. Fake beep beeps. Fake beep beeps. Of course he dodged my first shot. Why wouldn't he? I don't know if I've ever used this, what is it called? Siege beam before. Okay, is that all the crew dead? It is. Let's get you to go heal. Okay, let's get out before the fire hits us. Looking for a pre-igniter or the Lance pre-igniter thing. Okay, we got some armor and weapons. Lances deal 1 extra damage. Oh my god, Demon Lance. Okay, we know that can go crazy. Upon repairing a system, friendly crew gain immunity to debilitating effects. All non-summoning physical psychic projectiles deal 1 extra damage to the target ship. Interesting. Okay, well, the God King's Mantle gave us choices throughout the run. Its value has been achieved. Do we go for Demon Lance? Do I want to do 50% of my crew's damage every time I fire? I mean, well, it'll do 2 shots. And it'll do crazy amounts of damage. I could even buy a second Lance to play around this thing. I don't have nearly as many crew as the last time we used this thing, so I don't know if the values is there as much. 1 extra damage for each crew above my ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3 damage plus 10 would be 13 damage. Man, do we do it? You've walked into a talk about a crusade, Shogi, yes. Alright, we're gonna go for it. I'm gonna sell my Fusillade. Am I? The problem with this is, after my lances are done, if they repair their shields, I won't be able to get through their shields a second time. I think I buy it, but only keep 1 macro lance. So I need the 4 shots to get through shields, I think. Do we have anybody with a weapon slot open? No, just a tool slot. Okay. Just another Tuesday in the Randiverse, you know, proclaiming crusades and stuff. Talking about slavery, you know, all the normal things. I didn't get the heal beam, sadly. Let's go get the free repair here, I guess. Actually, I could get the crew. This will make our Blood Lance do even more. Let's do that. Half health. Who's the highest? So let's get our dudes that are the highest health to hang out in the heal bay, so they will be able to heal them after they do the half damage thing. Oatmeal raisin after YouTube, you're next. We're coming for you. It kind of makes me not want to use the macro lance until we get to the boss because it takes half of all of my crew's health. Yeah, and there's the problem right now if I don't use my lance. We don't get through the damn shields. I guess you know what we do have? We have Siege Bombard to help get through shields. Let's do that. Now I'm afraid to even use my macro lance because of the self-inflicted damage it'll cause. That's the dodge now because we killed them, right? No, it didn't dodge. That sucks. We have multiple forms of healing at least, so that's nice. God, so much poison. Why are you standing in the poison, dude? Okay. Shogi says you have my axe. Okay. You mentioned Primal Planet before. Yeah, I've never heard of that game. What is that? Do you wholeheartedly recommend it? Who's not tried it and likes Metroidvanias? It's a lot of fun. They'll drop in a picture? Yeah, go for it. What's up, Echo Eclipse Wolf? How are you doing? Alright, let's get all the power. That guy. That guy for sure. What does this look like? Oh, okay. Like a bit style. Looks like you're like hunter-gatherers fighting dinosaurs, huh? Okay, what do we got here? What are his weapons? One shot, 7 shots. We got the Fusillade. Let's go here. And mind control is E. Kill my own dude. So you guys are immune to fire. I wonder if Siege Missile will kill you. No. Okay. Yeah, I gotta use my damn Siege Bombard to get through shields if I'm gonna refuse to use my macro lance, which I am kind of refusing. Breaches. You can stop poisoning me. That would be great. Let's see. The game is you play as a caveman on a prehistoric planet, try to survive. You gather herbs, ingredients, and the like to craft various equipment. It's a bit of a survival game. Interesting. You just beat Blasphemous 2 and Bloodstone Ritual of the Night is next. You love Metroidvanias. Isn't that one dude's name Clarence Nightingale or something? What? Hopefully enjoy Bloodstained. You were there. You wish there was a proper rando mode for it, huh? Yeah, this looks almost exactly the same as the last ship we fought. The more dudes we kill, the more crew we spawn. I'm gonna depower the land since I'm not even using the thing. Okay. Just use some missiles right now. Very nice. Get breached, bro. Oh, I should have turned on my shield thing, but we had enough dodges, thankfully. How much does it cost to turn this thing on? 3 units of munitions to turn on our siege beam. Okay. All the scrap a doodly doodlyage. Alright, it's boss fight time. So what do we do with our last upgrade? Scrap a doodly doodlyage. Just do the subsystems. Maybe I get siege beam upgraded. Maybe I'll use it. Something like that, maybe. Okay, so I think I want to use my macro lance once, phase 1. Although, if they just dodge it, it'll do a crap load of damage to my crew for, like, no gain. So I need to make sure they can't dodge. Okay, so it's the war guys, which I think means they have a lot of crew. They have the bus crack. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to board on their piloting. Summon guys here. Mind control in this room. They should go fight in that room. Summon dudes in the shield room. If I can get their piloting offline so they can't dodge my macro lance, that would be amazing. They won't fight me in there, apparently. Let's see if they get system immunity again, huh? Okay. Okay, we've killed one of their berserkers by mind controlling him, which is great. Okay, is that dead? That's dead, so we recall. Shoot our macro lance since they can't dodge. Everybody takes half their health. Get these guys healed as much as possible. Boarded me with a conqueror. You can go help fight that guy. You go back in there. Those guys hang out in there. Necrolurch, if you could not get yourself killed in there, that'd be great. Okay, how are we looking? They're shieldless. Let's make so they're crewless and weaponless. Okay, there's the intruders. Alright, so every system is immune except... No, literally everything is immune. Okay. Balanced. Fun and balanced gameplay mechanic. Everything is immune. Great. You go there, you go there. You could not die, that'd be great. Okay, good. Okay. Let's see if I can get some really low health dudes healed here. You're a zombie. I don't care about if you live or not. And I think we have to wait. Let's turn this beam on, I guess. We have to wait for immunity to wear off before I want to, like, board again. Okay, poison for reasons, I guess. I think that's a missile, but I'll turn on my shield anyway. That just abduct somebody? I don't think so. I need you to go heal, sir. My weapons went offline for reasons. I think he ion missiled them or something. Okay. I don't even know if I want to fire when he's immune, but I guess I will. Maybe I can breach at least. Okay, everybody's close to full health. I get my macro lance, and their systems are broken again. Oh, here comes a big shot. Oh, is my shield charger even still up? It is. Nice. Damn, you're dying, bro. I didn't even know where that poison came from. Is it worth boarding with my main guy again? We can summon more dudes. Did that system die? Almost. Do big damage to all my crew here. If I do this, I'll do it. Oh, it didn't do it to my main guy. That's nice. Oh crap, I just interrupted my summons. That's such an annoying thing. You dying? You're not dying. Good. Okay, bring our guy back so we don't die. Macro Lance isn't needed anymore. Alright, that should be GG, I think. I hope. Where's a good beam swipe here? Alright, GG, there it is. Torment 4, difficulty unlocked. I don't know, man. The variance in difficulty, I don't know if it's the ship, if it's my RNG or what, but Torment 2 felt terrible. That one was frickin' as easy as Torment 1. It's probably because I had the boarding commander plus the ability gives him plus 10 DPS. That was just frickin' OP. The Arm of Gold, 65-29. What a frickin' run. Whoa, that boss had a lot of health. Yeah. Yeah, but he only has one, well, he only has one phase. Although halfway through the phase, he gets like a free repair and everything becomes immune. It's really annoying, but... Alright. Alright, good start for the day. We can maybe get 3 runs in if they're as strong as that one. So y'all have a cookie time like I'm gonna do, or stand up, stretch, use the restroom like I'm also gonna do. When we come back, we'll do another run and keep working through the sea ships and hope we have another OP run. And I guess I'll try Torment 4. I think I was told there's a big spike in difficulty in Torment 4 or 5 or something. But I'll be back in a bit, my friends. Y'all rock.